Good evening. We are group 16 members. We are going to use the Zoom tool to present Zoom tool in our presentation, and we are going to discuss about the phrase. My name is Ndanu Morin, and she's
Juma Immaculate.
yeah. So we are going to start with what a Zoom tool is. A Zoom is a cloud-based video conferencing service you can use to virtually meet with others, either by video or audio only or both, all while conducting live chats and it lets you record those sessions to view later.
Then I'll take you through the advantages of Zoom tool. The first advantage is Zoom is easy to use. Yeah, you can use it using a phone or a laptop, as in it's just easy to use. Then the second one is interoperability. Here, when we talk about interoperability, we say that Zoom is compatible. You can use either, as in it can be operated by a phone, a laptop, or what, any other device. Then Zoom app pricing goes easy on the budget. Here, when you download the Zoom, is you download freely, as in you don't need any cost when downloading it.
Other advantages of the Zoom, we have Zoom makes your work more flexible. This communication app hands you right on solutions to carry our important business meeting, lets you move freely without any armless. Another advantage, better service on slow connection. Handling 100 participants simultaneously, Zoom offers an agile environment for business meeting and webinars. Since your data is backed up at cloud servers, you don't have to worry much about low bandwidth. Then we have the disadvantages of Zoom tool.
Delayed customer service is a disadvantage. A service representative may take 2 to 3 days to reach you with a suggestive solution. Zoom security concerns. Intrusion by outsiders. Early in April 2020, a report published in the Indian news media revealed that backers used the corona crisis to target remote areas. Cyber attacks may shrink Cyber attacks may shrink the number of users if Zoom conference security risks are not taken care of on time. The developing company may face an economic backlash by losing a huge amount of users simultaneously.
And then another disadvantage, Zoom app server is reported to be linking to China. Besides being accused of selling user data to Facebook, Zoom conferencing app has also been reported to link to Chinese servers, hence failing to come up with a contagious for geofacing practices. Then we are going to start with what we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about the phrases. A phrase is a group of words that does not make sense on its own. And then we have we have the type of phrases. We have the noun phrase, the verb phrase, the adjective phrase, the adverb phrase, and the prepositional phrase. You're going to start with the noun phrase.
Under the noun phrase, a noun phrase is a phrase that has a noun as the head word. The structure of a noun phrase. A noun phrase can contain a noun only. For example, when you say oranges are good, now the noun there is oranges. Then number two, we have a pronoun. A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. So, for example, here we say he went home. He there is a pronoun, and that one represents a noun phrase. Then we have a determiner and a noun. For example, first of all, a determiner can be either a, an, or the. So, when you use the in a sentence, the boy is tall, we use the determiner the followed by the noun. So, the boy. is a noun phrase. Then we have a determiner, adjective, and a noun. So, for example, when we talk about a determiner, adjective, and a noun in a sentence, the three form a noun phrase. For example, we have a tall boy, then a determiner, adjective, noun, and prepositional phrase. For example, the tall boy in the room. Determiners.
The determinants, they are used before the nouns. They include, we have the demonstrative determiners, we have these, those, that, and these. And then we have adjective, we have possessive adjective, her, is, my, our, and your. Then we have the numerals, we have the first, second, 1,000, 200, and so forth. Then we have the quantifiers. For example, some, all, several, few, any. Then you have the articles. We only have three articles. You have they, are, and an. These, thus, these, those. All, some, any, no, every, each. All those examples are examples of the phrases. Then we have the modifiers. They give us extra information about a word or a phrase. We have two types of modifiers. We have pre-modifier and post-modifier. Pre-modifier, they come before the word they are modifying. They include adjectives and adverbs. Then we have the post-modifiers. They come after the words they are modifying, e.g., prepositional phrase, adverb, and clauses.
Okay, let's look at the pre-modifiers in the noun phrase. So we have article. For example, the woman is kept. So the there is the article. Then we have adjective phrase. The strong winds. We have strong winds. Strong there is the adjective. We have demonstrative pronoun. That vase is valuable. So that is a demonstrative pronoun there. So we have the genitive noun phrase. Sheila's serve is powerful. So Sheila there is Sheila's, meaning that it is genitive. Then we have genitive adjective. Her influence is powerful. For example, we have her influence is powerful. Then we have a noun. Metal plates shielded the instrument. So the noun there is metal plates. Then we have indefinite pronoun or quantifier. Some survivors remained. So the indefinite pronoun there is some because we have not been specified the number of survivors. Then we have WH word. For example, which lobster do you want? So which there is the WH word. Then we have numerical. 7 boxes fell. 7 there is numerical. Then we have ordinal. Ordinal, so second thoughts assailed as second thoughts. So we have the quantifier, several vats of beer. Quantifier, we have several. Negative, no accidents were reported. No is a negative. Then let's look at the functions of the noun phrase in a sentence.
We have the subject, e.g., oranges are good. What's the subject there? The sentence.
We have the oranges.
Oranges is the subject. Then we have the direct. We have the object. We have the direct and the indirect object. E.g., the direct object. The boy hits the ball. The direct object there is what? It's the ball. Then we have the indirect object. E.g., Tom cooked for Mary some food. The indirect object there is some food.
Yeah.
Then we have another one, complement. We have the subject complement and the object complement. E.g., she is a teacher. The subject there
Is the subject that is complimented is the teacher.
Yes. And then we have the object complement. E.g., the elected Mary class representative. The object there is
Mary being given
yeah. Mary being given is the class representative. Then the adverbial, e.g., she went home. That's all we have. Thank you.
That's all about our presentation.
Yeah. Thank you and have a blessed day.